The movie begins with a girl named Chae-young, who is constantly targeted by bullies and cannot tolerate any form of bullying towards herself or others. After being expelled from her previous school for getting into a fight and injuring a group of students, Chae-young is enrolled in a new school by her father, Dong-pyo. Their homeroom teacher warns Chae-young about controlling her anger and attitude to avoid further suspensions. While waiting for her father at school, Chae-young witnesses a group of students bullying a geeky boy named Jong. The bullies accuse Jong of refusing to help them cheat in exams. Chae-young initially ignores the situation but decides to record the bullying when she realizes Jong's principled stance. However, she is caught by the bullies who demand her phone. Chae-young refuses to hand it over, leading to a physical altercation in which she surprisingly emerges victorious. The next day, Chae-young encounters Jong and the bullies in her new class. Jong is excited to see her, while the bullies are terrified. Later, at Jong's mother's diner, two drunk men refuse to pay and become aggressive. Jong's mother is pushed away when she asks for the payment. Chae-young and Jong try to confront the men, but Jong is beaten up. Chae-young intervenes and easily defeats the men, earning the admiration of Chae-young, one of the bullies. Meanwhile, Snap, the leader of the bullies, tries to assert her dominance over Chae-young by demanding her phone. Chae-young stands her ground, highlighting the violation of privacy, and walks away, leaving Snap embarrassed. Impressed by Chae-young's strength, Jong approaches her and asks her to teach him karate so he can protect his mother. Chae-young initially refuses but agrees when Jong reveals his genuine intention. At Chae-young's father's karate training center, Jong fills out the enrollment form, and they meet Dong-pyo, who instructs Jong to join the next day's session. Snap, meanwhile, complains to the student council about Chae-young's behavior, but Chae-young defends Chae-young, leading to Snap's embarrassment. Later, Chae-young and Chae-young join Jong for karate practice. They form a bond and help each other during training. In the meantime, Jin-hyuk, the student council president, plans to join a gang and pressures Chae-young to do the same. Chae-young initially refuses but eventually engages in a fight with Jin-hyuk, defeating him. Jin-hyuk then asks Na to poison Chae-young, promising to help her get closer to Chae-young. However, Sna has a change of heart and spills the poisoned drink. Jin-hyuk orders Kong-sik, one of the bullies, to bring Jong to the student council. Jong tries to fight the bullies but gets beaten due to his lack of skills. He confides in Dong-pyo, who assigns him intense training. Chae-young, Chae-young, and Jong practice together and develop a strong bond. Jin-hyuk struggles to gather money for the gang's entrance fee and orders the bullies to collect money from students as tribute. Jong intervenes but fails to protect himself. Upset by the incident, Jong shares his experience with Dong-pyo, who assigns him a challenging task. During their training, Chae-young and Chae-young learn about each other's pasts, deepening their connection. Chae-young meets Jin-hyuk, who reveals his membership in the gang. Chae-young refuses to follow suit, leading to a fight. User continue ChatGPT between Chae-young and Jin-hyuk. Chae-young's karate skills prove to be superior, and he defeats Jin-hyuk, cementing his resolve to stay away from the gang. Meanwhile, Chae-young discovers that Jong has been diligently practicing on his own and has made significant progress. Impressed by his determination, she decides to help him further by sharing her own techniques and providing guidance. Together, they train relentlessly, pushing each other to their limits. As the day of the gang's initiation approaches, Jin-hyuk becomes desperate for the entrance fee. He devises a plan to extort money from Jong's mother, threatening her safety if Jong doesn't comply. Jong, worried about his mother's well-being, considers giving in to Jin-hyuk's demands. Chae-young and Chae-young learn about Jin-hyuk's intentions and the danger Jong is facing. Determined to protect their friend, they confront Jin-hyuk and his gang members. A fierce fight ensues, with Chae-young and Chae-young showcasing their martial arts skills to overpower the gang. During the battle, Dong-pyo arrives, having been informed of the situation by Jong's mother. Dong-pyo, an experienced martial artist himself, joins the fight and helps Chae-young and Chae-young defeat the gang members. Together, they emerge victorious, freeing Jong from the clutches of the gang. The news of their heroic act spreads throughout the school, earning Chae-young, Chae-young, and Jong respect and admiration from their fellow students. Snap, who witnessed the fight, realizes her mistake in underestimating Chae-young and apologizes for her previous actions. In the aftermath, Chae-young, Chae-young, and Jong continue their karate training, becoming inseparable friends. They use their skills to promote anti-bullying campaigns and stand up against injustice within the school, inspiring others to follow their example. The movie concludes with a graduation ceremony where Chae-young, Hae-young, and Jong, now known as the Karate Trio, receive recognition for their bravery and resilience. They bid farewell to their school, knowing that they have made a lasting impact on their classmates and leaving a legacy of strength and unity. As the credits roll, glimpses of their future endeavors are shown, hinting at the possibility of sequels and further adventures for the Karate Trio.